John 17. 14-16 The apostles and other disciples are in the world, human society ruled by Satan, but they must remain separate from it and its badness. How? They must keep themselves holy, set apart to serve God, by applying the truths found in the Hebrew Scriptures and the truths that Jesus concluding prayer in the upper room John 17. 1-26, 280 himself has taught. Jesus prays. Sanctify them by means of the truth. Your word is truth. John 17. 17 In time, some of the apostles will write inspired books that will also be part of the truth that can help to sanctify a person. But there will in time be others who will accept the truth. Jesus thus prays not concerning these only those who are there, but also concerning those putting faith in him through their word. What does Jesus request for all of them? That they may all be one, just as you, Father, are in union with me and I am in union with you, that they also may be in union with us. John 17. 20, 21 Jesus and his Father are not literally one person. They are one in that they are in agreement on all things. Jesus prays that his followers enjoy this same oneness. Shortly before this, Jesus had told Peter and the others that he was going his way to prepare a place for them, meaning a place in heaven. John 14. 2, 3 Jesus now returns to that idea in prayer. Father, I want those whom you have given me to be with me where I am, in order that they may look upon my glory that you have given me, because you loved me before the founding of the world. John 17. 24 He thus confirms that long ago, before Adam and Eve conceived offspring, God loved his only begotten Son, who became Jesus Christ. Concluding his prayer, Jesus re-emphasizes both his Father's name and God's love for the apostles and for others who will yet accept the truth, saying, I have made your name known to them and will make it known, so that the love with which you loved me may be in them and I in union with them. John 17. 26. The result of coming to know God and his Son, the oneness of Jehovah, Jesus, and the disciples. What does coming to know God and his Son mean? In what ways has Jesus made God's name manifest? How are God, his Son, and all true worshippers one? 122, 281 Jesus finishes praying with his faithful apostles. Then, after singing praises, they go out to the Mount of Olives. Mark 14. 26 They head eastward to a garden called Gethsemane, where Jesus is accustomed to going. Once they arrive at this pleasant spot among the olive trees, Jesus leaves 8 of the apostles behind. Perhaps they remain near the garden's entrance, for he tells them, sit down here while I go over there and pray. Taking along 3 apostles, Peter, James, and John, Jesus goes farther into the garden. He becomes greatly troubled and tells the 3, I am deeply grieved, even to death. Stay here and keep on the watch with me. Matthew 26. 36-38 Going some distance away from them, Jesus falls to the ground and begins praying. What is he praying to God about at this intense moment? He prays, Father, all things are possible for you. Remove this cup from me. Yet, not what I want, but what you want. Mark 14. 35, 36 What does he mean? Is he backing away from his role as ransomer? No. Jesus has observed from heaven the extreme suffering of others put to death by the Romans. Now as a human, who has tender feelings and who can feel pain, Jesus is not looking forward to what awaits him. More important, though, he is in agony, because he senses that his dying like a despicable criminal might bring reproach on his Father's name. In a few hours, he will be hanged on a stake as if he were a blasphemer against God. After praying at length, Jesus returns and finds the 3 apostles sleeping. He says to Peter, could you not so much as keep on the watch for 1 hour with me? Keep on the watch and pray continually, so that you may not enter into temptation. Jesus realizes that the apostles too have been under stress, and it is late. He adds, the spirit, of course, is eager, but the flesh is weak. Matthew 26. 40, 41 Then Jesus goes off a second time and asks that God remove from him this cup. On returning, he once again finds the 3